Okay, so Taurus placements. I began your pull with the Seasons of the Witch Oracle. The first card that has come out for Taurus is Healer. So this is really important because there's a lot of you Tauruses that are very healer oriented. You've got tons of abilities, and a lot of you haven't even begun to understand how great of a healer you truly are. You have that hands-on approach, and you're really great and down to earth with people. And whatever your special abilities are, use your intuition to open up the portal to figuring out what it is in this life that you are blessed with. Intuition, you hold the answers. You know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. And see, the third eye is open here. And she has a symbol on her forehead as well. And it says on this card, listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth. A river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. So, and see that big moon behind her? The moon is the divine feminine. There's a lot of energy in the moon for you. The moon phases are very powerful for you, Taurus. And lastly, you've got the broom, okay? And this is all about the tools needed to foster your intuition, foster your connection to the divine. It says, what dreams may come from what you seek? Make room, make way. A clearing need be. So you're being guided to cleanse your physical energy and all the energy in the environments that you're in. It's really a great time for you to take a spiritual bath and cleanse your environments, your home, your office, wherever you do for work, your car. Do something that is an act of getting rid of the stagnant energy that surrounds you, because that message is very loud in my mind when I saw that card and I heard it. It's like, tell them special to cleanse their spaces. Okay, then in the potent surrounding, that's like swirling energy around you, Pisces was the first one out. This is a water sign. It's the mystic. You could have strong Pisces placements, but dealing with a Pisces, or you're just exemplifying these kind of beautiful qualities. So it's imaginative, compassionate, healing. There's that word again. Empathetic, mystical, adoring, magical, dreamy, enigmatic, spiritual, emotional. And then the second house, this is the Taurus house. This is the house of value. This is self-worth and net worth. Self-worth equals your net worth. Material world, possessions, finance, talent, values, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit scores, security. Second house is assets. Then across from you on the zodiacal wheel is Scorpio. It's directly across from you, and here's the Scorpionic energy. It is your opposite, it's directly opposite of you. Scorpios are transformative, intense, passionate, thorough, obsessive, primal, lusty, deep, eternal. I like that. Then we've got the 12th house. This is the Pisces ruled house, and the 12th house is all about our subconscious. It's our dream landscape, and they say surrender right underneath. So the subconscious mind, it's compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, there's that word again, spiritual development, prayer. Then you've got Libra, and Libra is currently the season that we are in. It's an air sign. You could have heavy placements in Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra, or you're just exemplifying these energies currently. And lastly, sorry, I didn't read to you about Libra. It says harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, graceful, considerate, obliging. And then the seventh house, which is the Libra house. The seventh house is the Libra house of partners. This is about everybody that we partner with, you know, romantic and otherwise. The seventh house is partners, companionship. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Compassionship. That is funny. Okay, Leah. Companionship, best friends, marriage, relationship, opposites, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, justice, balance, social awareness. So you've got the 12th house, the 7th house, and the 2nd house. And Scorpio, Pisces, and Libra. We are in Libra season, and then we will go to Scorpio season. All right. Now, also the messages here from the Soul Work Oracle is, the first one out, it says, purify your surroundings. Okay. There's that need to cleanse your spaces with the broom. Purify your surroundings. So that was a confirmation of that broom energy. And then at the bottom of that deck, it says, weave your destiny. Weave your destiny. You are, in fact, your reality weaver. It's not a dream weaver. It's your actual 3D experience in this life form. You are super capable of materializing whatever it is that you like. And I know that for most of us, we hear that and we're like, you know, that's not true. Like, stop filling me with false hope. Like, I've tried to do things and they don't come through. I'm not a magician, and on and on and on. And it is, what it means is to unlock yourself from certain belief concepts in your mind. Beliefs are nothing more than something that you think over and over and over. It's a thought that you think habitually that then becomes a belief. Okay? You can unlearn that. You can definitely unlearn beliefs. It takes tenacity and discipline, but our brains are malleable. They can move, they can relearn, and they can change if we do the work. So, that being said, you've got the box here. Okay? And this is all about being in a certain structure. It can be thoughts, it can be environments, it can be, you know, your parents' expectations. It's all kinds of stuff. Societal norms or societal expectations. The way that you think that this or that has to be done, it's because it was passed down. It's about being intruded upon by all the beliefs of others that is shoved down every human being from the time they are freaking in the womb. You know, we hear everybody else's opinions and thoughts and experiences, and then because that's what humans do, we just take on the traditions, if you will, of those that were raising us, and, you know, we take them on as our own, and in fact, they're boxes that constrict us and hold us back. So this energy is inviting you to take some layers away and see outside of this box and really return to yourself. It's not a journeying away, it's a return to yourself by getting rid of layers of other people's conditioning that has been placed upon you, just because that's the way it works. That's just how this life is set up. And so, yeah. Then I like this, the Destroyer. This is the third in the trio of the life archetypes, like the Creator, the Destroyer, and I think the third one is the Annihilator. I can't recall. But this is the third, this is the last one, the Destroyer. And so nothing can be created unless it's destroyed. I mean, unless something is destroyed. So it's like nothing is going to come into your life. Okay, let's use the closet analogy. So you donate some clothes, right? You go through your clothes, and if you haven't worn it in over a year, you donate it. Now your closet has space. Now you can get new garments. Whereas when you didn't go through your belongings and you just left it full, you weren't getting new garments. There was no place to put them. That's the same kind of idea for the human energy, the psyche, the things that we hold, our thought structures, the way we talk to ourselves, everything like that. It must be dismantled and released for us to make space for the new. So this destroyer energy is coming to you, Taurus, because there's some things that need to be destroyed on your behalf, and you're the only one that can do it. Then the bridge. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. This is about connecting two separate things, right? Being that connector, the bridge. It's connecting heaven and earth and many, 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 many other things. It's a beautiful infrastructure. And if the bridges are made on genuine truth and love, they will last. Anything that is less than, it will be faulty and it won't do anything good. So the bridge, that is like, see the two hands extended? It's connecting, it's connection, and bringing together two halves of a whole, creating a wholeness. And then this gem, I love this, the gem for you, Taurus, is so precious. Now, because I wanted to tell you a little bit about the gem, I just grabbed the book and I'll just tell you what it says. It says, the inner treasure. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within substance that is very much unlike it. For example, like a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly deep in the earth, amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface, where there is no definite map. Yet, the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. So keep digging. And when it's in its light state, it's unique, shining, generative, and irreplaceable. When it's in its dark, it's envy, greed. And if you want to go deeper, you can look up the legend of the crystal skulls. The moments of your life that glimmer are clues to where the gem resides. Don't covet the sparkling diamond of another. The gem is like a fingerprint, never to be repeated again. Find yours. Nice. All right. Okay, Taurus. So then I pulled from the true Island Time Wellness for you. And you got Healing Heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. And then at the bottom of the deck was Heart with a Key. And it says, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfection. So heart with a key and healing heart. So it's like your heart is being healed, and then there's going to be a heart with a key that is evolving out of that for you. Now I've pulled from this oracle deck here, and these are all the messages that came out for you, Taurus. First one is bad news. It says, a rapid escalation of events causes panic and urgency. A sudden crisis disrupts your plans and creates chaos. The unbearable truth weighs heavily on your heart. Numbness. Escaping emotions with substance isolates you. Numbing emotions through substances and losing touch with your true self. Restoring clarity is the first step to rebuilding trust. Germination. Prevents future issues by addressing the root cause. Preserves delicate beginnings and ensures their future. Roots out issues from their source and promotes stability. That's beautiful. Then flexibility. Adapt and overcome a bend without breaking. Hiding is strategy, not weakness. Strength found in the ability to yield and bounce back. Escape. Doubts weigh heavy, and the leap forward seems too far. Crushed by the burdens of reality, seeking solace in the thought of vanishing. Embrace your uniqueness and offer it as a special gift to the world. That's that first card, that healer energy, your uniqueness. Cherish yourself. Recognize your inner beauty and embrace your worth. Yes, please do this. Please. Then, secret weapon, unseen by foes, ready to be unleashed. Quietly deadly, a silent strike, revealing the arsenal of the unseen. The unseen is like our spirit guides, our ancestors, God, divinity, spirit itself. It's gorgeous. And then successful, it says, seeks validation through fame and feels unstable. The spotlight is ephemeral and brings only momentary joy. Material abundance leads to spiritual scarcity. Now, it just made me think of the 12th house and the second house, because the 12th house is all about our spiritual connection, and the second house is about values. Material abundance leads to spiritual scarcity. So watch where you're focusing. Are you focusing more on material or on the spiritual? Make sure that you have a nice balancing. Recalibrate your energies, cleanse your spaces, cleanse your own body, take a spiritual bath, do some breath work, do anything that is good for you personally that creates a restart, a way to, like sometimes when I take walks, I completely feel like a different woman when I come back in the house, because a walk resets our nervous system, and it's like a new beginning. It's like we can begin again. So that's the kind of energy for you here that is available, is like, watch where you're focusing, and don't, the scales here, Libra energy, the scales, material and spiritual, they need to be, balanced. And only you can do that. Look at the hands. I just thought of that when I just used my hands. That's cool. All right, so we've got career showing up in your energy, along with money, 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 wealth, luck, finances. And then you've got friendship. This is acquaintances, friends, and networking. Then, of course, fun times, right? Having fun. Then there's something here about foreign themes or distance. Whether you're distant from somebody that you're thinking about, or you quite literally are thinking about foreign things, or you have some kind of connection to the foreign lands at this time. Then you've got passion. This is chemistry, passionate feelings, along with open relationship for some of you. It says no commitment, casual, and openness. And lastly is spiritual growth, learning and expanding your soul. Yes, and that is so how I feel about you guys. Like, I feel that strong. There is such an expansion of energy regarding your soul connection, your divinity, your journey in this lifetime. All right, so here we go. And then you've got magnetic attraction, which is like lust and flirting, right? Unfinished business, it's not over. There's a pattern here. It's like back and forth. It's also like baggage, because it's constant cyclic patterns, and it's never really getting off that loop with this unfinished business and this magnetic attraction. And then heartbreak, hurt, betrayal, disappointment. And then here's that intuition again for you guys, right? Intuition, that was the second card out here, intuition. All right, and it's your gut feelings, premonitions, your sixth sense. Okay, so I pulled from the Hocus Pocus tarot deck because it is almost Halloween, and I wanted to use that deck. First card you got out was the World. The World is all about a culmination, an ending and a beginning, quite literally. So this is great because it came out with the Fool. The Fool is the 0 card in the tarot. It's when you first begin the hero's journey. And then the World is the very last card in the major arcana. So once you step through this world, you go right back to the Fool and start it all over again in a new world, a new journey, a new day. So this is really potent for you. Like you literally are stepping into a brand new world to be the fool again and be on the hero's journey all over again in a new way. And surrounding this is judgment. This is Pluto energy. It's transformative. It's also scorpionic energy. This is about you hearing the call from your higher self, from your guides, from God, and for you to use your judgment and make the proper choices that will aid in this new world that you're being guided to create for yourself. And then this Five of Swords it's Five of Lightning in this deck, but as you can see, it's a lot of static and like chaotic energy. And this is surrounding these energies of your judgment, of the fool, taking that leap and having faith and entering this, new world. This is what surrounds it. It's a lot of chaotic, static, and lots of like conflict and challenges. And that is actually pushing you to this new world. So it's through, like, I'll say the diamond, let's use the diamond analogy, that pressure that creates the diamond. That's what this is. It's the pressure, the external pressure. It could be internal as well. That is like pushing you to where you're supposed to be. So try to look at challenges a little bit different. Try not to see them as happening to you, but happening for you. It's all about the way you look at things and the way you allow things to affect you. Now, I asked for advice. I said, what's the advice here for Taurus? And so the devil came out, right? And I'm like, the devil? And then it took me a minute, and then I thought, oh, well, of course, it's about, the devil ultimately is about attachments, attaching ourselves to things that have life-negating consequences. That's what the devil is. In a small way of saying it, a big energy. It can come out as anything that is life negating for us. So whatever brings you life negating consequences, that's toxic to you, and you need to abandon it. Then this Fool card. This is the tarot of the majors, right? So there's two in this tarot deck, the tarot of majors. There's two of the major arcana. So this particular Fool card came out. And so this shows that when we do try sometimes to take that leap, when we do head off into the first step, and we succumb to just going without any help or expectations or baggage, sometimes we fall and land in the water. But that represents sometimes the challenge or the things we didn't expect. And it might persuade you to maybe hurry up and get back up on that ledge. But no, don't let fear corrupt you. Follow love, not fear. And even if you fall in the water, you're still going to be okay. You can get back out and continue on. And then for the number is 666. This is the number card that came out for you. It says reflect. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life. Look at that. That's unexpected. Falling in the water. Will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Our feelings are messengers. And when we're able to process them properly and feel them wholly when they hit, they won't have any kind of negative resonance on us by us suffocating them or not allowing them to be felt. That's when things really get difficult for people. I know I've done it. So Process your feelings, honor your feelings. Try to see them in a different way. Try to use yourself, try to come out of the constricted box of thinking that you're used to, and see what happens. All right, this last card for Taurus. What's the last message here for my beautiful collective of Taurus? Taurus, if these messages resonated, please like the video and please subscribe to the channel to support your girl. I appreciate you. One step at a time. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task, and thus I regain my ease of living. That's beautiful. And then divine light hit the table. It says, I am an expression of love, and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition, there's that word, guides me to discover the wonder and the goodness of who I am. My intuition, yeah. So you've got some strong, heavy messages about using your intuition and recalibrating that and cleansing your space and yourself and tapping into this healer that you truly are, Taurus. I love all you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of Libra season. Take care.